got my backup there in the car. So, yeah, I'll just change it out. A little bit better. Thanks. Yeah. I need them. I need another drink. All right. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I would have came back in, but just keep them in your purse. Alright, hey, yeah. We haven't done a game in a while. It's gonna be weird.
I know.
And this has been on all week.
Great.
Yeah, constantly.
It's awesome. These late games are brutal. What are the chances of them having 3 cruises?
I would say very soon. I sent that link to Coach and everybody.
Excellent.
Yeah. You guys had a pretty good night, huh? This is my wife, Michelle. I'm sorry, I don't even know your names. I know you.
Tony.
Tony, this is my wife, Michelle.
Nice to meet you.
She's the backbone of the organization. I looked out for him. Right?
That's right.
Yeah. So he's the one who scored 6 goals last night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty good night.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I think the boys are going to get a chance to play as well. Last night was a bit rough. I felt bad. I mean, we should have run the clock a little bit because.
Hightailing out of here. I was on this plane up in Avon at 4 o'clock today. Still doing the Zoom and thing back and forth.
Nice. How long have you been doing this?
This is our third season. Started doing it just before COVID. We started in March of 2020.
Wow.
We did a tournament. Our first tournament we ever did. Big success. We were all booked for the summer. COVID was crazy. So this is our third season. So I doing it.
Great to tell you. It's a pleasure to hear you. The comments you make just crack us up so much. It's so funny.
Absolutely love to do it.
It's like natural. You're natural.
Is there a birthday boy in the house?
Yeah! Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love to do it. I always wanted to do it. She pushed me to do it.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
do it. Here we are.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
It's great to meet you.
You too.
Happy birthday to your dad.
The numbers are on the stage.
Those are numbers? Oh my God. I see the ribbon.
below it,
Oh my God, that's horrible.
where they normally are.
That is. How can you even see the name? The name is.
This is black ink.
Oh my God. That's horrific.
There's some red. Good. That's my wife, Michelle. Hi.
Hi.
This is Mr. Tony.
Nice to meet you.
Couch. Right here. All Montreal.
I know. Oh, I know. The way that it fades into the black, really. How can you read that? That's.
Oh my, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Sunday matinee here at the Rose Garden. We're back again as the Norwich Hockey Club is taking on the Vermont Flames. The Norwich Club back from last night's big 14-2 victory, very impressive, as they look to go 3-0 on the homestand here this weekend. 3 games, 3 days in a row. This is game number 3 of 3. As they look to go 3-0, they won Friday night in the thriller 5-4 in overtime last night. An impressive 14-2 victory with Tyler Pazin leading the way with 6 goals and a couple of helpers. And again today now looking to go 3-0 at the Homestead and cruise into Thanksgiving here today at the Rose Garden, and paying visit once again in their black sweaters are the Vermont Flames. I was hoping that they had a third sweater that they may have brought with them, but no, they're wearing these again today, ladies and gentlemen. I don't mean to harp on it. We're just laughing at it now. It's actually kind of funny. What are you gonna do? You know, and maybe if my eyes weren't 50 years old, it wouldn't be so hard. But the Flames wearing their black sweaters with predominantly black numbers, black names, black numbers on the sleeves, white and gray trim here. They're the road team, and Norwich, of course, is the home team. We play 17-minute stanzas here. Icing at offsides is in effect. There is no delayed offsides. And if you're shorthanded the ice, the puck, it's still icing. Don't get mad at the broadcaster. Don't get mad at the officials. No idea who came up with those rules. If it's tied at the end of regulation, there will be a 4-on-4 sudden death or sudden life overtime to determine the winner. All right, we're about ready to get underway, about 2.5 minutes away. I want to remind everybody, please, share that link, share that link, share that link. SoluBroadcasting.org. That's Solu, S-O-L-U, named after our kids, broadcasting.org. I'm accompanying today here by the camera lady, producer, director, and bride. The lovely and talented Miss Michelle is here today. Feel like we haven't gotten together for too many games this year. We've had a lot of other last season. Miss Michelle did about I would say 86.5% of the games. That might be a little low. This year she's been on vacation. All right, we're about ready to go. Well, sort of. I mean, besides your job and taking Sophie to all the games. Speaking of which, we'll be in Avon later today at 4:30 as the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks pay visit to the Avon Panthers. You can tune in right after the Patriots beat the Jets. And I'm sure you got this game on the big screen. We talked about it last night. You got this game on the big screen. Patriots and Jets kick off at 1 o'clock. You put that on your side screen. You mute that one, of course. And you enjoy Norwich hockey here this morning as we see Payson and LaFlamme going over their saucer passing, which was on target last night, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Payson, there he is, number 74 in your scorecard. Solu, top dog of the affair yesterday with 6 goals on the evening. A pretty good evening, and I think 3 or 4 helpers, too, at least 2. So a good night there for Payson. I got him starting again in my fantasy hockey team this morning. Wow, how do you take the guy out? Not sure who's getting the start in between the pipes here for Norwich today. If it's going to be Holly Tonko or Kosher. Kosher in between the pipes now with the red pads, the red waffle, the red gloves. Looking very sharp indeed. They got 2 good goaltenders on this team. Kosher more of a stand-up goaltender. A big guy, but very good as well. And Holly Tonko, number 31 there at center ice. A very smooth, up and down, butterfly-style goaltender, more or less. And 2 very good goalies, ladies and gentlemen. And when you got a good goalie, you're a good coach. And speaking of coaches, want to send out a big happy birthday. There he is, Coach Ryan Scheiser. A fantastic young man. He turns, I don't know what he's turning today, probably about 21 or 22, judging by the looks of him. So happy birthday to Coach Ryan, a fantastic guy, a fantastic family. I had the privilege of coaching his daughter Tegan 1 year with the Lady Seahawks, a fantastic young lady. So happy birthday, brother. Hopefully your organization can bring home 2 points for you, and you go home and have some birthday cake and have a fantastic day. All right, we're about ready to get underway. High noon, ladies and gentlemen, the way John Wayne would have done it, a matinee affair here between the Norwich Hockey Club and the Vermont Flames. And the student body still out in force on Sunday. I tell you, I really admire the student body. They come Friday night here. Norwich was down a couple of times, and Norwich tied the score with 37 seconds left to go in regulation. And I'll tell you, that goal was as much the boys on the ice as it was the fans in the stands. They really energized the team. Friday night, this place was bedlam. It was their first night game, and hats off to the student body. They're here again today. A little bit less numbers than last night, but it's a Sunday afternoon before Thanksgiving, so we understand that. Many of them may have been headed home. So we're going to have the starting lineups. We're going to have the national anthems of Canada and the United States, and then we're going to play hockey, ladies and gentlemen. We're about ready to get underway. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I want to remind everybody to please, you can follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's go to YouTube and type in Solu Broadcasting and hit that subscribe button. And please follow us on the TikTok. All the cool kids are doing it. Go to TikTok and type in solubroadcasting.org. Camden Ignatovich, number 3. 19, Ben Sherman. Owen Leifert, number 20. Casey McGrath. And 35, Ian Longfellow. He finished the game last night. He was solid in the second half of the game. Richie Aguilera getting the start today. That's awesome. Zachary Gagnon getting the start today. Paris Speller, number 8. Keep your head up. Xavier Ayat, number 73. And number 4, Julian Avion Bork, King Julian. And Noah Kosher getting the start in between the pipes here today. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all the pleasantries are now out of the way. Nothing left to do but drop the puck and play hockey. The Norwich Hockey Club and the Vermont Flames. I heard him say something about Black Friday. Maybe I think Norwich is opening up their team store. I don't have the information for it. We'll have to look it up and find out. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. The Norwich Hockey Club and the Vermont Flames live from the Rose Garden. The ref drops the puck in. We're underway. Ayot backpedaling in his own zone, sends it over for Avion Bork. Good to see Avion Bork not missing any time. He took that shot Friday night off the ankle. Looked like it hurt. Sending it up ahead for Aguilera. Aguilera getting the start here today. Very pleased to see that. The old Seahawk. That brings a big smile to the broadcaster and the camera lady's face. I was talking with Richie's mom before the game. I'm telling her I thought he played fantastic last night. I thought he looked the best I've ever seen him. That one play where he bodied the guy off the puck when they were battling for the puck in the foot race. You can see the hard work that young lad's been putting in, and you can see him getting rewarded here today with the start from Coach Sheehan. Love to see it. It really pleases the broadcaster. And you want your broadcaster happy, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fired up today. We got a nice game here, an afternoon game, and then the Patriots hosting the Jets. Here's a chance now. Aguilera cutting to the cooker. Looking to get on the board on the first shift. Buzzing around is Norwich now. Back for Avion Bork. He lets the shot go. That one just missed. Back for Speller. Speller lets the shot go. A shooting gallery early on here as Avion Bork walks the line. Lets the shot go. May have been more of a pass there. As the Flames come away with it. Back the other way through the neutral zone they come. Stepping up there is Avion Bork. Bork with the puck now. Lost the handle on it. Going back to get it. Avion Bork and Xavier Ayot on defense. Together, they got to be about 13 feet tall, at least on the skates now. Bounces out to center. A chance for Gagnon. Zachary Gagnon was chasing after it there. Sent back in by the Flames. That's Joseph Robb, number 5 in your scorecard. Back the other way now, through the neutral zone quickly. That's Mathis Gagnon, up to Gagnon, Zachary Gagnon. As we always like to point out early on, they are not relation. They are, in fact, like Bubba and Faust. All right, so the game just nicely underway. I want to thank you so much for joining us. I want to remind everybody, please, you could share that link, share that link, share that link, solubroadcasting.org. Anybody anywhere in the world can tune in right now, or you can go to our YouTube page. Just go to YouTube, type in Solu Broadcasting, and the game's on there as well. It's also on our Facebook and Twitter and a variety of other places. But those are the two main places we like to send everybody. Not for any other reason, but they're the easiest. Behind the net now, got it out in front, walking in, pulling the trigger, they score! Vincent Crayer. Beautiful puck movement there by Norwich. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, with 15-19 left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0 is your score. Great puck movement. Robles on the assist. I think he said Martineau, so the goal by Crayer. And just like that, Norwich is ahead 1-0 early. A fantastic start here for the Norwich Hockey Club. This is our last game for Norwich before the Thanksgiving break. So very much to be thankful for this season. Just the existence of this organization alone is enough to be thankful for, and the privilege of being able to bring you the games here from the Rose Garden. Thank you all so much for the opportunity. Michelle and I really appreciate it, and we love the opportunity to be here with you today and every day. And more to come from Solu in 2023. A lot more coming. A lot more. Some shows. We're going to have a lot more interviews, a lot more on the docket. We're working on it. It takes time. I'm still learning how to turn the camera on, literally. As we started from scratch. I taught myself everything on YouTube, and from my 13 and 10-year-old back at the time, our IT department at home. Sending it up now. Here comes Pazin. Pazin coming off of that 6-goal night. Back the other way now, Flames over the blue line, letting the shot go. Steered aside there. Nice job there by Cartledge. Cartledge does so many little things well. Right there, he took a shot off the inside of the leg. He doesn't look too happy right now, though. Here's Pazin. Pazin with the drop pass for Laflamme. Laflamme back for Pazin. Cutting to the cooker now. Marano got right to the cooker, deflected it just wide. Had a chance to meet his dad just a few minutes ago, Mr. Tony. It's so great to meet everybody. And they're tuning in from far away. A bunch of fans back home, I know, in Quebec. A little bit of a roughing call behind the play there. I think it was LaFlamme who got roughed up. We'll see who it's on. One of the Flames is in the box. So in the sin bin, I think it was 20, number 20, is it? Okay, so that's Nolan Leifert. Only because I saw it on the board. So Leifert, 2 minutes for playing too roughly with others. We see now Julian Avion Bork move to forward on the power play. Eclipse as he casts a big shadow right in front of the netminder. And they score! That's exactly what we're talking about right there. King Julian causing the screen. Xavier Ayat getting the shot, a power play goal. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many times I said it last night. I don't know how many times I've got to say it. You cannot give this organization power plays. You just can't do it. They've got too many weapons, too many options, too many ways to hurt you. And King Julian goes right in front of the goaltender, and you just can't see a thing, ladies and gentlemen. And want to give a big shout out, tuning in from France, is Julian's grandparents. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Your grandson is a very, very nice young man and an excellent hockey player. I love him on the power play. I love that Coach Sheehan puts him on the power play and says, just go stand in front of the net. Okay, Coach. It's the simplest job in the world. There's a 3-on-1 now for the Flames. Got it down low, broken up there by the aforementioned Avion Bork. Tape to tape for Payson. Payson over the blue line. A big stop there by Longfellow. As Payson got the shot off, he and one of the Flames there exchanging pleasantries. Well, 2-0 is your score here. Goals by Ayat and Crayer. And something we talked about last night, and talked to Tyler about it, getting off to a fast start. As I felt on Friday night that they did not. First time at home, I thought that they didn't get off to a fast start and didn't come out with a lot of energy. I was shocked and appalled, ladies and gentlemen. My feelings were hurt. Obviously, the second half, they picked it up. Here's a quick turnaround shot by Morrison. That just missed, but last night they came out flying, and today he said they addressed it as a team, and they wanted to come out on fire every night, especially on home ice. And well, they certainly have done it last night and looking to do it again here today as they lead 2-0 in the early going. Trying to play now, Gagnon moved the puck along. Now it's Zachary Gagnon giving chase. Tracking it down there is number 29. Cesar Riccia Sullivan. Icing is the call there. So icing happened when the puck go down, bang, before the other guy. My harm come go up. You know the rest of the story, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest rookie goaltending season in the history of the Federal League. Of course, I'm talking about rookie goaltender Denny Lemieux. Face-off one, letting the shot go. I went right over the head there of Kosher. Back the other way now quickly. Defense to offense they go. Zachary Gagnon in there. Aguilera stopping right at the goalkeeper. That's another thing I love about this Norwich Hockey Club. They go to the goaltender and they stop. They act like the goaltender's got a stop sign on him. Here's a quick shot in front. The rebound that is Jordan. They score! Richie Aguilera buries the biscuit there. And you see Cartilage going to get the puck. That's what I love about this team. This is a family here, these guys, I'll tell you. Coach Sheehan's got him running the right way. So Aguilera buries the biscuit there, being rewarded for his ice time. Oh, so happy to see that. The old Seahawk gets on the board. 3-0 is the score. Aguilera went to the cooker and buried the rebound. Good job, Richie. That really pleases the broadcaster, I got to tell you. Down low now. Here comes Vermont trying to get it out in front. Dangerously goes right through the goal mouth. Kept in at the blue line there by Leifert. Behind the net, Alice Cloutier. He's had a fantastic weekend. He's playing so good. Home run pass now for Gagnon. Deflected away there by Leifert for a moment. Gagnon first on it. Hit the trail of Spella. Spella got it in front. C-button one-timer there as Crayer was cutting to the cooker. Oh, that just failed to click. Here they go again. A little bit of tic-tac-toe. There's a little give and go there. Failed to click there between Robles and Gagnon. Gagnon in the corner. Taking on two Flames. Protecting the puck. Got it to Robles. Robles peels off, back to the blue line. Avion Bork letting the shot go. Juicy rebound. Pinching in there was Avion Bork. Kept it in. Cross-ice pass. Corralled. C-button one-timer by Ayat. Went off a Flame skate. Exactly 11 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. Norwich leading it 3-0 early. Getting it down low now for Gagnon. Gagnon doing battle. Gagnon. Now it goes back for Avion Bork. He lets the shot go. The rebound bounces around dangerously there. As Robles was right in the neighborhood. Looking for the home run ball, but Ayat was there in the way. So I think we got a penalty coming up behind the play here. I think cross-checking may be the call from the official. Let's go into Julian Robles. Nope, completely wrong. Ali Tonko opened the door. So it's going to be Gagnon, Zachary Gagnon, 2 minutes for cross-checking. I've been that backup goalie in charge of opening the penalty box door. Don't sleep on that responsibility. Back the other way, shorthanded now. Here's Speller. Speller putting the brakes on. Speller hit the trailer. Little too hot to handle, little too cold to hold there for Payson. As Matthias Gagnon tracks the puck down behind his net. And the Gagnon that's not in the box. Goes off the boards for Payson. Payson down the left wing. Payson tracking it down. Payson tried to cause the turnover. The aggressive forecheck always of Norwich as they're shorthanded. Payson out there right now with Speller. Flom also a fantastic penalty killer. Along the boards now, kept in, kicking it ahead there. That's Giroux. Giroux lost the handle on it. Back the other way now. Here comes Payson. He's got Speller with him. Payson over the blue line. Payson walking in, slid it across, went right through the goal mouth. As Speller was getting to the cooker. Back the other way now. Ignatovich looking to hit the trailer. Couldn't do so. First on it there is number 16. That's Giroux. Giroux tried to get it back in front. A minute left to go here in the man advantage. 9.5 left to go here in the opening stanza. Norwich in control in the early going here. 3-0. In on the netminder, Longfellow. He'll cover up. I hope everybody's enjoying the broadcast at home. Half as much as we're enjoying the privilege of bringing it to you here live. And next weekend, we're going to be live all weekend long from the Avon Thanksgiving Tournament up in Avon, Connecticut. 30 games in 3 days. You do the math. You're going to want to tune in Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. The brain will be complete mush by then, so Lord knows what I'll be seeing and saying. The voice usually holds up, but the brain, not so much. Nice job of back-checking there by Aguilera. Boy, Aguilera really showing he deserves the ice time he's getting. Flames now go D to D behind their own net, trying to get something going on the power play. A long outlet pass just out of the reach there of Graves. And it goes for icing. 9:05 left to go here in the opening stanza. I was talking with a couple of the Flames boys, though, before the game, and they're very nice guys. You know, they're a little bit, for a long day, they had a long night. They know that, but they're here. They're giving their effort. And they're a good, clean team, too. I mean, they play hard. They hit hard. Don't get me wrong. Not implementing anything like that. But they don't take cheap shots. They seem like nice guys. Which says something, I mean, hey, you play hockey long enough, you're going to run into somebody, and you're going to have a long day, and, these things happen, and, do you hop over the boards? Do you keep trying? Do you keep making the effort? And the Flames do. And they show up. They're here. They're playing hockey. Laflamme trying to get to the puck, can't do so. The Flames coming out of their own zone. Down the left wing they go. Back-checking effort there by Aguilera. Breaks up the play. Laflamme chipping it ahead now. As Norwich sends it in, back to 5-on-5 hockey with 8.5 minutes to go here in the opening stanza. Hard around, pinching in, keeping it in there was Gagnon. Gagnon walking off the boards. Chipped ahead to center. As Avion Bork leaves it for Ayat. Avion Bork and Ayat on defense, I'll tell you. Coach Sheehan's got to be real comfortable every time he sends those two out together. The wingspan between the two of them is like a B-52 bomber. Definitely goes from one county to another. They take up a lot of space. They do a lot of damage on defense. Chipped ahead now, bouncing puck. Gagnon getting to it on the backhand. That just missed. Excuse me, that was Martineau. I apologize. And it was Gagnon who was spilled for his efforts, and Martineau came over with a cross-check right after. So I think we might get both players out with a penalty here. We'll see. We'll see what the official has to say. I think both players are going to go. I think there was a cross check at the end there. by Gagnon. Looks like he's taking Martineau off, though. Not sure what Martineau did. Jacob Martineau, 2 minutes for roughing. And the Flames player, 2 minutes for cross-checking. I didn't see the numbers. I don't want to get too much on the numbers like we did last night and during our pregame. Letting this shot go. And again, maybe it's just because my eyes are old. As they go by at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I have no clue who it is most of the time for the boys in black, and I apologize, but what are you going to do? If that's the worst thing that happens today, though, I'll sign right now. Trying to hit the home run ball. Morrison trying to catch up to it. He did get a piece of it. Steered aside by Longfellow. Back to the blue line. Gagnon letting the shot go. That hit a body. Bounces past Speller. Pinching in there is Mundell. Jarris Mundell pinching in along the board. Speller covers for him. And Norwich setting up now. Over the blue line. Intercepted. Sent in there by Stover. Stover scored a gorgeous goal last night. He walked in and picked the top corner. It was beautiful. He's got good hands, that young lad. He's a good hockey player, number 37. He's one of the guys last night, it was a lot to a little in the third period. He was hopping over the boards and giving everything he had every shift. All you could do in those situations is just look at your teammates and say, I'm going to go out there and win my shift. Down the right wing now. Cartledge, cross ice. Majorano letting the shot go. That went off a leg. Sheldon Majorano won it, though, back behind the net. Now Laflamme, he circles out. Laflamme back for Cartledge. Cartledge hopped over his stick. Away to center ice it goes. Cartledge slid it over. Quick one-time pass for Laflamme. Good puck movement there by Halise Cloutier. All right, then you come back out with Cartledge and Halise Cloutier as your next two defensemen. Boy, I'll tell you, Coach Sheehan's got it easy. Bouncing puck now in front, dangerously there, and you got two real good goaltenders. Coach Sheehan does a fantastic job, but when you can pencil in those four gentlemen as your top four D-men every night, I'll tell you, things are looking good. Wheeling and dealing now, Laflamme with the nifty move, lets the shot go. Just wide there. Ayot pinching down. Excuse me, that was Payson. I apologize. Payson got it in front, walking in, pulling the trigger. Laflamme looked to go top shelf. He's running to there by the Vermont defenseman. That's how you finish your check. Back the other way now, down the right wing. Ignatovich against Avion Bork. Avion Bork got a big chunk of him. Ignatovich fell into the boards awkwardly there. Hope he's all right. He looks okay. Very glad to see him get right back up there. That was an awkward spill. We love good hard hits and good hard hockey here on the Solu, but we really love to see the boys spring right back up like that right away. That's the most important thing. So good to see Camden Ignatovich right back to his feet there. Always hold your breath for a split second when you see somebody spill right before the boards there. Because no matter what, at the end of the day, we're just hockey parents here, me and the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. My daughter yesterday took a big hit. She was lumped up for a while. I had the trainer looking at her. She's like, I'm fine. She got back out there, but she took a big one yesterday. She's all right. She'll be in the lineup today. Back to the blue line now, Ayot. Ayot walking in. Ayot looking to pull the trigger, cutting to the cooker there was Robles. Oh, what a time play that is. A big hit along the boards there. Sent the doors shimmying. Again. Another hit there by Martineau. Martineau won the battle. Back winding, shooting, releasing the howitzer was Ayot. Bouncing puck, Ayot. Oh, nice job to keep it in there. He completely turned his body in a split second. These guys are so good. Along the boards now, Martineau. Martineau back for Ayot. Ayot walks the line, moves it down low, back to Ayot. Ayot sends it cross ice there. Avion Bork. Avion Bork sends it behind the net. A little bit of a headlock there being placed there. I think that was Robles who put the headlock on. It was. Got away with it. Here's a chance now. Bouncing puck, trying to pull the trigger there was Martineau. Back to the blue line. Great puck movement and possession here by Norwich as they move it across, letting the shot go. Longfellow with a nice stop there. And cleared out to center. Oh, boy, I'll tell you. A great shift there. Ida Flames defense and goaltender. Bend but don't break. The Norwich Hockey Club had the puck in there for a good straight 45 seconds, moving it back and forth. And Flames did a nice job there staying with him, and the goaltender there, Longfellow, made a real nice save. Ian Longfellow, he's a good goalie. All right, here's Morrison now. Morrison taking the face off at center. Deep in his own, won it cleanly for Speller. Lets the shot go. Longfellow got the flipper on that. That one's cleared away to center ice. Here come the Flames now, back the other way with a head of steam. Sherman lost the handle on it, though. Flames corral the puck, sending it in. Ignanovich right back out there. That's what we like to see after the hard spill. 4 minutes to go here in the opening stanza. Ignanovich back to the blue line. Letting the shot go, deflected in front. Never got to the netminder. Kosher in between the pipes. A big hit there by Senecal behind the net. On it now. Here comes Gagnon. Gagnon carrying the puck out. Gagnon was lined up there, and he just went right through the hit. Oh, my goodness. Sherman had him lined up. I thought for sure Gagnon was in a little bit of trouble. He had his head down there for a second. He took a big hit, and he just kept going. Letting the shot go. Waffle to save there by Longfellow. My goodness. I was thinking to myself, oh, no, get your head up. I don't know if he even saw it coming. He just kept the legs turning and kept going. Man, yikes. How about that? I thought for sure he was going to get laid out. Clearly, the Norwich Hockey Club's been putting the time in the gym as well. Letting the shot go there. That was Cartledge. Away they come now quickly to center ice. That's McGrath. McGrath couldn't get around the defense there. Halise Cloutier back the other way now. Cartledge chipping it ahead for Payson. Just out of the reach there of Tyler Payson. Payson circling the wagons. Couldn't get it back down low. Back the other way now. Here come the Flames. To the outside against Halise Cloutier. Forces them to the outside behind the net. Circumnavigating. Got it out in front. Never got the shot off. Payson, one hand on the stick. Corrals the puck. Nice job of back checking there by Sciarota. And then Payson is hit behind the play with the puck nowhere near him. That's going to be an easy interference call. That's the stuff the Flames just can't do, though. The puck was gone. And then laying Payson out. Yeah, you get a good chance. You want to hit the guy maybe who got 6 goals last night, but that's no penalty? What was the whistle for then? Well, like I said, the Flames, clearly a fantastic play to get away with one. Very smart thinking. I thought for sure that was going to be an interference call, but none coming. Down the right wing now, Cartledge. Cartledge put the brakes on, won the puck, got it out in front dangerously there, bounces back to the blue line, winding, shooting. Didn't get a lot on that one, and it went off the heel. Here's Martineau now. Jacob Martineau, the hero of Friday night. Sends it for Robles. Robles down low. Back to Martineau. That was from Crayer. Got it across, cutting in there. Was it Halise Cloutier? Martineau digging in the corner. 2:15 to go. Cleared but not out. Kept it nicely at the blue line. Halise Cloutier letting the shot go. A nice flipper stave there by Longfellow. Longfellow's a very good goalie. Saw it last night. He came in the second half and he looked good. Let up a lot of goals, but that doesn't mean that sometimes the score is not indicative of the quality of the goaltending. Trust me, as an old goaltender, I know. Sometimes you can let in a lot of goals and actually not have a bad day. I know that doesn't sound like it makes any sense, and probably it doesn't. Ayat, cross ice pass just out of the reach of Robles, sent all the way down, tracking it down there is Joseph Robb. 1:40 left to go here in the opening stanza, 3-0 Norwich. The commanding lead. Ayat sending it back in. Ayat thought it was offsides. Clearly the officials want to get home for kickoff. Morrison in on the forecheck. Nice job there by Vermont to come away with it. Down the right wing they go. That's Giroux. Giroux hounded there by Ayat. Ayat took the puck. Ayat puts the brakes on. Giroux spilled Ayat. Ayat pours it to himself. Leaves it there for Avion Bork. Man, Ayat and Avion Bork, they really do a lot of little things. You could tell that they are on the same page all the time. Right there, you just saw Avion Bork just go right by him. He just touched it to him, and it got him out of trouble. Doesn't show up in the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen, but it's great chemistry. Ignanovich putting the brakes on, trying to hit the trailer. Avion Bork broke that up. There we see the long pterodactyling-esque reach there of Avion Bork as he got to the puck and broke it up. Can't underestimate wingspan on defensemen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you. There's Avion Bork now reading it like a fine piece of literature. Walking in, pulling the trigger. He scores! King Julian. Walking right through like a hot knife through butter. Buries the biscuit. And with 39 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza, it's 4-0 Norwich. Oh, he picked that pass off, made a couple of moves at the blue line, and an absolute laser beam. That young man is the complete hockey player. A little bit like the Victor Hedman of this team, ladies and gentlemen. Big, strong, can move the puck, great shot, does everything. A force on the power play. I don't know if Hedman does that on the power play for the Lightning. Quick shot there, saved by Kosher. As it goes bouncing in with 29 seconds left to go here. A goal by Julian Avion Bork. I'm sure that the fans tuning in from France are very happy right now. Hopefully they're raising a glass of vino, although they don't call it vino in France, do they? That would probably be Italy. Or what do they call wine in France? I'll have to find out. Champagne. Bouncing puck now, trying to get it out. Either way, I'm sure they're pleased with that play. How could you not be? 15 seconds to go, steered aside by Kosher. Into the corner, Vermont getting it out in front. That one way up there and out to center with 8 seconds to go. Giroux sends it to his defense partner, back for Giroux, and that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Another impressive first stanza here for the Norwich Hockey Boys as they leave the ice at the end of one. Your score, the Norwich Hockey Club 4, the Vermont Flames 0. We will be right back with the start of the second period in about 15 minutes when the Zamboni gets done doing what Zambonis do. You're watching the Norwich Hockey Club exclusively on the Solu Broadcasting Network. 4-0 is your score. We'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. Thank you so much. My, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Our second period is brought to us by our friends at B&D Auto Body. They sponsor the collision of the affair. B&D Auto Body, Southeastern Connecticut's premier collision specialist. They are located at 31 Route 163, Montville, Connecticut. Give Alex a call at 860-848-3714 if you have any auto body needs in the area. They're open Monday to Friday, 8 to 4:30, Saturday by appointment only, and they are closed on Sunday. They are your Chick-fil-A. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. The second stanza, live from Norwich, as Kosher goes back in between the pipes for Norwich and down at the other end. Longfellow gets back in between the pipes. For the Vermont Flames. Norwich Hockey Club in control here, leading it 4-0. But as we said last night, you don't want to take your foot off the accelerator. This Flames team does have some horses that can bury the biscuit. So you never want to relax, even though you're up by a lot. Nice job knocking it down there, Ciarrata. Ciarrata to the outside. Ciarrata sending it behind the net. On it there's Ayat. Flames send it back to the blue line. Ciarrata tracks it down there. Sending it down low. Avion Bork lays the lumber into him there. Steered aside there by Kosher. Back to the blue line it goes on the backhand. Sent down low by Norwich. And on it there is Avion Bork. Avion Bork protecting the puck. Staying with it there, putting the brakes on. On the backhand, got it nicely to Ayat. Away comes Xavier Ayat. He just jousted ahead there to Gagnon. He lost the handle on it for a moment and then just jousted at it like a medieval knight. Did Ayat there. And here comes Avion Bork now, getting the Jets going. Walking in, letting the shot go right off the foot there of Ciarrata. A quick shot from a tough angle. Longfellow got the flipper on that. Let's see what happened there. Avion Bork got hurt. I was following the puck around. I did not see at all what happened. He's holding his... Did he collide with the other player? It wasn't from the shot. The shot was down at the other end. I was watching the puck. I didn't see it at all. I don't know if he accidentally collided with someone. I looked up and he was down. I hope he's okay. Getting back to his feet now. Thought he was holding his wrist, but now he's headed off to the locker room. Looks like he's holding his shoulder. It's hard to tell. His neck area. First I thought it was his wrist. I don't know what. He's definitely holding onto his neck. He seems okay though. I have no idea what happened. I was following the puck around the net. As was the camera, so you didn't see anything, right, babe? No, me neither. Well, he didn't go to the locker room, though, so he's on the side there, just having his neck looked at. It's his neck. First, I looked like he thought he was grabbing his wrist, so I thought maybe his wrist collided with somebody accidentally. So hopefully we'll see him back out on the ice soon. Sent all the way down. I think it's going to go for icing. No, icing is waved off. Nice job there by Payson. Payson got it down low for LaFlamme, letting the shot go. Longfellow got tall. Got the shoulder on that. Another nice stop there by Longfellow. On it now is Mundell. Mundell behind his own net, putting the brakes on, assessing the situation. Uses the back of the net to protect the puck. Leaves it for Halise Cloutier. Halise Cloutier sends it up now for LaFlamme. LaFlamme down the right wing. He's got Payson cutting. LaFlamme got Payson cutting to the cooker. That just failed to click. I'll tell you, this Norwich team, they get to the cooker. Back the other way now. Here's Ignatovich. Ignatovich sliding it over, pulling the trigger. They score! A beautiful 2-on-1 executed there by the Flames as they bury the biscuit and get on the board. I know Ignatovich slid it over. Looking to see who that was. Is that number 8? No, number 19 in your scorecard. That's Ben Sherman. So Sherman gets the Flames on the board. A nice pass there by Ignatovich. And it looks like Julian's back on the bench, so King Julian's all right. He shook it off. Whatever happened, we're very happy to see that. He's not going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be back out for his next shift. That pleases the broadcaster, but 4-1 is the score. A nice goal by Sherman. All right, so Sherman with the goal. 4-1 is your score, as you heard the PA announcer. Circumnavigating there was Speller. Got it over for Morrison. Back for Cartledge. Cartledge ended up down on Morrison's stick. Morrison back to the blue line. Good puck movement there by Aguilera, but a little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold. So Aguilera taking a shift on D. Here for Coach Sheehan. Stepping to the outside, Cartledge. Cartledge trying to get it in front. Just blocked aside there. Cartledge kicking it behind the net. Dangerously there. Came right under the waffle of the netminder, Longfellow. As he utilized this waffle there for what it was not originally designed for, but Dominic Hasek would be very proud. So 4-1 is the score. Le'Veon Bourque back on the bench. Here he comes back out on the ice. That pleases the broadcaster very much. He's had a rough weekend. Took that one off to the ankle in Friday night's game, and he was limping on his way out after the game. I saw him. Well, something happened to his neck on that one, but the big fella shakes it off yet again. And out there with Ayotte. There's Xavier Ayotte now. Trying to come away with it. Got it out to center. A foot race ensuing there. Nice job to protect the puck and down low. Back the other way now. Here comes Ayotte. Ayotte stepping to the outside with speed. Ayotte's got a man cutting to the cooker. Got it there. Turning, spinning, walking in, pulling the trigger. They score! Jacob Martineau puts it top shelf where Daddy really hides the good stuff for when the in-laws come over on Thanksgiving on Thursday. And they regain the lead now. 5-1 is your score. $13:49 left to go here in the second stanza. A beautiful shot there by Martineau. There's Robles now. Robles over the blue line, letting the shot go. That hit a body out high. So Robles got the assist. Back the other way now, down the left wing with a head of steam. Walking in, pulling the trigger, glove save there by Kosher. Nice stop there by Kosher as it goes behind the net. On around it goes now. The Flames on it there. They send it behind in the corner there. Norwich coming away with it. Back the other way now with a head of steam right up the gut. Tape-to-tape pass there for Martineau. Martineau protects the puck. Martineau left it for Robles, pulling the trigger. That went off the butt end of the netminder Longfellow. Now a foot race ensues. The netminder Kosher coming way out to play it. He gives it to Martineau. Martineau chips it ahead. Walking in now, Le'Veon Bourque. He pulls the trigger, glove side, and Longfellow makes the save there, much to the chagrin of the netminder, ladies and gentlemen. No Kosher. As if Le'Veon Bourque buries the biscuit there, ladies and gentlemen. That's an assist for the netminder as he sent it up to Martineau. Martineau gave it to Le'Veon Bourque. And Kosher was in line for the second assist. It did not materialize. I'm sure he'll let Julian know after the game. Chipped away now. Back the other way now. Ignatovich. Ignatovich puts the brakes on. Got a man coming in late. Little bit of give and go. Pulling the trigger. Big stop by Kosher there. Nice save there by Kosher. Behind the net. On it there is Mundell. Mundell with the puck. Lost the handle on it. There's a chance now short side. Trying to get it in front. Can't do so. Ignatovich on it. Ignatovich run into there by Harris Mundell. Along the boards trying to get it out. Can't do so on the first attempt. Can't do so on the second attempt. And the goaltender says, I've had enough of this. He gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving, does Kosher. And there'll be no further play. 12 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here. So now you got this game on the big screen. You got the Patriots and Jets on your phone or on your tablet. You got that muted. And we thank you very much. If you got that going on in your house, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to send us a picture. That'd be fantastic. That's the way you got to do it, though. You got to manage the day. Patriots and Jets underway now from Foxborough. Walking in now on the forecheck there. Oh, Morrison went with the. That was a sleeper move right there. A stunner, excuse me. Stone Cold Steve Austin stunner in the corner there by Morrison, and he got away from it. I guess there's no internationally recognized sign for a stunner. A quick shot there, a save by Kosher. Morrison just went into the corner, leapt off his feet, grabbed the guy by the head, and took him down. Well, if the ref don't call it, it's not a penalty. It's aggressive forechecking, ladies and gentlemen. What else can you call it? Cartledge on the backhand now, sends it up the boards. Morrison. Stone Cold Morrison. Chipping it ahead now. Here comes Gagnon. Gagnon over the blue line with Speller. Speller was a half a step off sides, though. 11:19 left to go here in the second stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Here today with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. And then we are shuffling off to Avon, Connecticut right after this. Bantam A battle between the Avon Panthers and the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. And you can tune in right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network at 4:30 p.m. Keep an eye on number 3. Our favorite hockey player in the whole world, Miss Sophia Bonner, will be on the ice up in Avon today. I'm fired up. Back the other way now. Here comes Norwich over the blue line, looking to pull the trigger. Oh, that just missed there. It's a beautiful glove stop by the netminder, Longfellow. Longfellow snagged that out of midair. I thought it was headed towards the corner. So under 11 minutes to go here. A couple of whistles here to start off the second period. A little sluggish like a wet sponge right now. Face off one back for Ayat. Ayat kept it in. Ayat with the puck now along the boards. Ayat walking off the boards, looking. Cycles it down low for Robles. Robles on the backhand, gets it down even lower. They let it run. On it there's Crayer. Chipping it ahead now, waiting for it there was Avion Bork. Avion Bork pours it down to himself, walks off the boards, lets the shot go. That just missed on the waffle side. Along the boards now, it's sent out. Down the left wing they come now, Ignatovich. Ignatovich trying to cut back in front there. Great job of back checking there by Martineau. Back the other way now. Here's Avion Bork. He puts the brakes on there like Maverick as Jester went right by. Back for Bork now. Walking Avion Bork pulling the trigger. A nice stop there by Longfellow. Bouncing puck. Corralled and kept in by Halise Cloutier. Sent all the way down. Jairus Mundell giving chase. Icing is the call by the officials. Trying to think of the old Islander defenseman. It slipped my mind right now. Halise Cloutier reminds me of him. I can picture the guy. I can picture his face. I can picture how he played. I can picture his number. I can't remember his name. That's driving me crazy. I know his name so well, too. I'll get it. Come on, Brain. I don't like you and you don't like me, but we've got to work together. As my hero Homer Simpson once said, Majorano digging behind the net there. He's a hard-nosed player, number 7 in white. Love his game. You need guys like that on the team. Chipping it ahead now. Trying to dance around the defense. That's Hawkins. Hawkins got it taken away by Halise Cloutier. Puts the brakes on, decides to go the path of least resistance, which was this way. Drop pass for Payson. Payson, tape to tape. As Norwich comes out of their zone beautifully. Majorano with the drop pass for Laflamme. Laflamme lets the shot go. More of a pass there as Majorano was cutting to the cooker. Mundell keeping it in. Matthew Schneider, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew Schneider was the Islander defenseman I was thinking about, and it was spelled Matthew with the I-E-U. Matthew Schneider. That's who I was thinking about. That's who Halise Cloutier reminds me of. I knew it would come to me. 9:13 to go now. On it quickly is Laflamme. Laflamme, that was a set play there by Norwich as Laflamme was at the left point. It was intended to send it out there, and he was intended to go get that at full speed. That was not by accident. I tell you, stuff that Coach Sheehan implements, ladies and gentlemen. I am green with envy. Back to the blue line, keeping it in there. Nice job to keep it in by Cartledge. A scooping save there by the netminder as he looked like a shortstop out there, did Longfellow. So 8 minutes, 47 seconds remaining here. In the second stanza, you're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Hope Hope everybody has a fantastic Thanksgiving this Thursday. And remember, you can tune in all weekend long. We'll be live from the Thanksgiving tournament, dangerously there at the goal line in Avon. Letting the shot go just wide there by Richie Aguilera. So Aguilera taking a couple of shifts on D now. Started the game at forward. And now a couple of shifts on D here for Coach Sheehan. That's what you call being very versatile. Hey, listen, Coach says take a shift on D. What's your answer? Yes, Coach. Coach says takes a shift at wing. Yes, Coach. Take a shift at center. Yes, Coach. Carry the water out. Yes, Coach. We need you to play goal. Yes, Coach. All right, a goaltending change here as Matthews comes in now. Duncan Matthews in the game. He started the game last night. So now he's going to finish the game here today. Longfellow leaves, trailing 5-1. He played real well, though. Nice move with the blue line there by Ayat. Ayat recovers. Ayat tried to send it down low. Not enough on it. It's sent ahead by the Flames, but Ayat recovers at his own blue line. Ayat, beautiful pass there. Gagnon. A little bit of interference run there by Morrison. Morrison ended up with it on his stick. Avion Bork letting the shot go. Welcome to the game, Mr. Matthews. As it hit him right between the V there on the jersey. You can see that. And I'm sure they're very, very nice people in Vermont. The Flames organization. They seem like a bunch of nice boys and nice team. Just a little bit of work on the jerseys wouldn't hurt, I don't think. Coming in, letting the shot go. I apologize, but I'm a sweater connoisseur, ladies and gentlemen. And that's French for, I think, expert. I'm available if you guys, need a graphic designer or anything. All right, so 5-1 is the score. 7:45 left to go here. Not that I can graphically design, but I can tell you what I see. You got a cool name, the Vermont Flames. A lot to work with. So a clean palette. Fresh set of paint. And off you go. Chipping it out to center now. The Flames backpedaling. Sending it across there for Ciarrata. I like Ciarrata. He's a good player. Ignatovich. Sending it in. They're digging and mucking along the boards. As they give chase now. Bodies collide there. In the corner. Trying to walk away with it in front there. Back the other way now quickly. Halise Cloutier. Through the neutral zone. Tried to leave it there for Robles. Actually, I think that was a pass intended for Martineau. Didn't get there. Martineau now behind the net. Martineau lost the handle on it. 7 minutes to go here in the second stanza. Out to center come the Flames now. Dancing on his skates now. Ignatovich with a burst of speed. Walking in. Glove save there by Kosher. And there'll be no further play. A nice burst of speed there by Camden Ignatovich. Am I losing my mind or do I see two number 3s out there? Maybe I'm just losing it. Thought I saw two number 3s for a moment there for the Flames. So leaning in to take the draw now. Number 37, that's Hazen Stouffer. He's another good player. I like his game a lot. Along the boards now. Aguilera hard around. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Rob. Rob sending it down low. Flames looking to go to work. Got it in front. Stouffer went off the heel of his stick. Back the other way now. 3-on-1. Drop pass for Payson. Payson over the blue line. Payson back for Majorano. Majorano tried to get it back to Laflamme. He spilled for his efforts there. I think it's going to be tripping or hooking. Tripping is the call. Sheldon Majorano got spilled for his efforts. Well, 6 minutes and 37 seconds left to go here. Is that number 20 again? Yes, it is. Nolan Leifert. Leifert's a hard-nosed player. I like him, too. Flames got heart. I like this team. Might not get 2 points today, but I like this team. There's Ayat now. Ayat sliding it over. Majorano taking his time. Cross-ice pass for Payson. He tracks it down. Payson. Sending it now. We see Julian Avion Bork creating the eclipse in front of the netminder. Blocking out the sun. Walking in now. Pulling the trigger. A big stop there by Matisse. Kept in by Ayat. Nice hand-eye coordination there by number 73. He walks the line. Lets the shot go. Waffled aside. Payson tracks it down. Again, complete control on the power play. Majorano slides it over. Ayat lets the howitzer go that hit a body in front. They're trying to move Avion Bork out of the way. Avion Bork just trying to shred the guy there. In front there. Couldn't move the big fella. He just gets in front of the net and causes havoc. Again, we see great puck movement now. Backdoor. Hops over the stick there, Majorano. Well, I'll tell you, Norwich has had control on this power play for a minute straight in the zone. That's why you got to win the faceoff, and they did. It's been a minute and 10 seconds now that they've had control. There's Ayotte now. Ayotte slides it down. That's Laflamme. Laflamme looking to go backdoor. Salsa pass knocked down. Pulling the trigger. Glove stopped there by Matthews. Again now Laflamme. It's been a minute and almost a half now of puck control. Is Ayotte back for Laflamme. The Flames have got to be exhausted. Letting the shot go. That just missed. Bouncing puck now sliding at Majorano. 90 seconds of control here. Still not allowing him to get out. Laflamme over for Ayotte. Ayotte letting the shot go. Big stop. The rebound. The Flames desperately to get it out of their own zone. They do. And the Flames report over to the bench. Hunched over, mouth breathing, looking like Clubber Lang in the third round of the second fight versus Rocky Balboa. Oh, you got to tip your hat to those 4 defensemen and the goaltender, though. A great job by the Flames there. There's 15 seconds left to go in the power play. That means they were in their zone for a minute and 40 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Chasing the puck around to the second period, they had no chance to get anybody off the ice. That's exhausting. Great job by the Flames there, holding on, and phenomenal puck. Again, the faceoff is won and controlled by Norwich. And they go to work. Martineau walking in. Martineau pulling the trigger, never got through. Cleared out to center. Here come the Flames now, and they kill off the penalty. Great job by the Flames. You got to tip your hat. Just got to tip your hat. Back the other way now. Halise Cloutier down the right wing. Putting on the brakes, protecting the puck. He sends it down low there. Martineau took a hit. And that was a Flame sandwich right there on Norwich bread. 4:15 left to go here. In the second stanza, Halise Cloutier under a little bit of duress. He protects the puck on the forehand, sends it hard around now. Picking it up, circling the wagons, Robles. Robles decided to go behind the net, use the old cage as a little bit of shelter. And dangerously there in front of his own goaltender. Nice catch, Hayes. Don't ever do it again. You can see the netminder Kosher giving him the stink eye from where he is. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, he is. He's an old former third-string backup netminder. I know exactly what Kosher's thinking at all times. It's a symbiote relationship between goaltenders. If you're a goalie at home, you're nodding your head up and down. If you're not, you're saying, what in the world is this guy talking about? And that's okay. Pinching in now, letting the shot go. Steered aside there by Kosher in front. Dangerously, Kosher closing up the wickets. And there'll be no further play. Quickly, Robles skates away from the goaltender, knowing he doesn't want to talk to him. Never want to cut in front of your netminder like that, but Julian knows that, I'm sure. Well, these things happen. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the day I'm perfect, I'll let you know. And if you watch even a half a period of hockey here on the Solu, you know that I'm far from perfect with my broadcasting. When we started off, though, we didn't have video. It was fantastic. I could say anything I wanted. Now I'm accountable. This Speller now lost the handle on it, chipping it ahead. Avion Bork pinches in, keeps it in. Now he controls the puck off the boards, letting the quick wrist shot go. A nice save there by Matisse. A great play there by Avion Bork to pinch in and keep the puck in. He's had a real good weekend of hockey. This is the third game in as many days here for Norwich. They'll get a well-earned rest after this. The Thanksgiving break coming up. And then we'll be right back to work after that. Not sure our next home game. Here's a chance now back to the blue line for Aguilera. Aguilera slides it over for Avion Bork. Letting the shot go off the waffle. The rebound. They score! From behind the net. Throwing it back out in front there. That was Jacob Martineau. Oh, a tough angle shot there, to say the least. 6-1 is your score. He was behind the net, and I got to think intentionally deflected it. I don't know if it was off the goaltender or off a defenseman or what. Either way, it ended up in the back of the net. Norwich extends the lead here today.
NHC goal number 66, Samuel Gagnon, assisted by number 13, David Morrison.
So Gagnon got the goal. I thought it was Martineau. I apologize. Thought it was 88. Was it 66? I can't complain about the color of the numbers on the jersey now. Dang, what am I going to say? I thought it was Martineau. Forgive me. So forgive me, Mr. Gagnon, if I was incorrect. Have to go back and check the replay on that. I guess I was, though. They wouldn't have said it. All right, so Gagnon with the beautiful play behind the net. Here come the Flames now, letting the shot go. Waffled aside there by Kosher. 2:05 to go. In the second stanza, 6-1 now. Norwich with the commanding lead. Chipped ahead now. Here's Morrison. Morrison protecting the puck on the backhand. Saved by Matthews. Nice job to get the shot off there. Winding, shooting Ayat. That went off a leg. And sent ahead now. Dangerously, the netminder coming out. Kosher came way out to play it there. If you're going to leave your line, you just go. You don't want to hesitate. You don't want to get caught in that in-between zone. Kosher made the commitment early, went out and got it and cleared the puck out. He's played well. Played well Friday night, too, in that epic battle against the New Jersey Rockets. Big 5-4 overtime win here. For the Norwich Hockey Club. Now they're looking to complete the sweep of the weekend and go 3-0 as Laflamme. Laflamme, who tied the score Friday night with 37 seconds to go. A chance in front for Payson. It slid off his stick. Payson back for Laflamme. Laflamme looking to pull the trigger. That one buzzes the tower there. As you saw the goaltender turn his head after it went by and hit the boards behind him. It's the worst feeling in the world when you hear the puck go by. And just hope the next sound you don't hear is it hitting the crossbar and down, which happened to me many times. As good old number 29 would do it. Back in the day, he'd whistle it right past the old ear hole and then dink. And then just like that, it's 1-0 the other team. Sending it in on the netminder. Nice job there by Kosher to gobble it up. The final minute here, the second stanza. 6-1 is the score. Face off deep in the Norwich zone, sent in on the netminder. Kosher got a piece of it. They jab at it at the side of the net. Nothing more comes of it. And when it gets cold, the camera automatically zooms back out. Got to fight it. I called Canon about it too, and they're like, "Yeah, it does that." Like, really? That's your answer? Back to the blue line it goes now for the Flames. Avion Bork looking to send it hard around. To the corner it goes. Norwich coming away with it to center ice. Through the neutral zone they come now. Offsides is the call there by the official. There goes Mr. Official right there. You always want to talk to the officials before the game. You gotta feel them out, let them know. You know, Mr. Official, there's a cheeseburger in it for you if things go Norwich's way, or, you know. I'm hoping to get up to Avon early enough so I can speak to the officials before the game, and I'll say, listen, Mr. Official, things turn out the Seahawks' way. You could be looking at a bacon cheeseburger. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, ladies and gentlemen, you know. Some people call it bribery or cheating or these are the things of that nature. I just call it lobbying. You know, like to leave things to chance. Gotta remember, I am from New York. Down the right wing now, sending it in. Tracking it down there was Martineau. It's sent away to center. No, knocked down by Avion Bork. Great hand-eye coordination there by King Julian. Behind the net it goes now. A little bit of give and go. Back to the blue line now. Letting the shot go there. That was Aguilera. Off into the corner it goes. Norwich lost the handle on it. Bounces away to center. And that's going to do it for the second stanza. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The second period has come to a close. Your score at the end of 2. Norwich Hockey Club 6. Vermont 1. All right, we will be right back in about 15 minutes when the Zamboni gets done doing what Zambonis do. I don't see the Zamboni door opening. So am I wrong? Are they not zamming the ice here? I don't see the players leaving the bench either. Very interesting. Oh, okay. There is no going to be Zamboning in between periods. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you were planning on making that sandwich, if you were planning on walking the dog, if you were planning on starting your Christmas shopping, you're going to have to wait. Because there's no intermission break here. We're just going to get right to the third period, about 15 seconds, excuse me. So we'll be right back with the start of the third and final chapter in just a moment. You're watching Norwich Hockey here on the Solu. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's take a look in on the Patriots, shall we? No, they said they were. I know. Threw off my plans for the intermission. All right, the third period is underway, ladies and gentlemen. Shire Real Estate, Shutters and Sales. Third stanza is underway. They're also our sponsor for the top dog of the affair. Stay tuned right after for the top dog of the affair, and then we will interview the top dog as well before we head to Avon. Right through the wickets there. As the puck ended up going right through the goal mouth. Pinched in there by Vermont. Vermont down low trying to get the puck in front. The crowd's all confused that there was no Zamboni, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's going to affect the old hot cocoa sales at the concession stand as the Flames behind their own net there. In on it to get it there is Norwich in the corner. Trying to work it in there for Morrison. Morrison dislodged the puck. Kept in now nicely there. Let the shot go, bouncing around dangerously in front. They got to the rebound. That was Cartilage who got the initial shot off. Back behind the net now, setting up in Gretzky's office. Flipped it up high. Nobody home there. Well, we discussed it yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. As an old former third-string backup netminder for the University of Stony Brook Seawolves and Patriots, and former season ticket holder of the New York Islanders, there's one way to put a stop to all that stuff behind the net with guys doing the Michigan goal and plays like that. One goaltender's just got to take his stick and swing it at some guy's eyes. Again, I'm not advocating to hit somebody in the head. Please do not get me wrong. But if you go to get the puck on your stick like that and carry it and you see a stick coming at your head, you're going to flinch and you're going to drop that puck. Now, don't hit anybody in the head because I said it. That's one way to put a stop to it, because these Michigan goals, ladies and gentlemen, as an old third-string netminder, are offensive to me. Somebody will figure it out and put a stop to it. The Schmetznikov, as they call it down in Carolina. So a penalty here to Laflamme. That and the shift in baseball. How guys couldn't not and do not lay down a bunt when there's nobody on the right side of the field is, to me, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, like I said last night, I'm just getting more and more grumpy, get off my lawn, old type of man here. And I realize that, and I accept who I am. I accept I never accept my lot in life. I've been given nothing but opportunity. I have my health. But one in North America, how much more can I ask for? I have a family that loves me. I mean, really. God's given me everything in the world. But besides that, I understand that I now become the grumpy, get off my lawn type of guy. But every time I was watching baseball, and I'm a big Met fan, could not understand for the life of me how you don't just lay down a bunt and how a single has become less valuable than a strikeout. Back the other way now quickly. Norwich through the neutral zone, letting the shot go. Matisse got the waffle on it. It's sent all the way down. Tracking it down there, Avion Bork. Avion Bork behind his own net. They're digging, they're mucking, they're doing their homework in there. A little bit of a three-car pileup. Coming over to help out is Aguilera. Aguilera trying to push it around. And the ref blew it dead. That's something I would never do as an official either. If there was a scrum like that, you guys work it out. Eventually the puck will come out. Not my job to stop the play. Your job to get the puck out. But again, the old grumpy get off my lawn broadcaster. But yeah, no, I would never blow the whistle in those situations. I don't know what they tell you to do in refereeing camp. I don't know if they have a refereeing camp. If not, they should. All right, trying to get the puck out there was Martineau. Bounces away to center. Flames send it in on the backhand. On it first now. In the corner, Avion Bork. Avion Bork looking for the home run. He hits it. Over the blue line now, walking in all alone, pulling the trigger. Oh, that just missed. Off the boards it goes now. Bodies collide in the corner. They get together there. Away come the Flames now, down the right wing. They send the puck out. Sending it in there, taking the hit there was Ignatovich. I think there are two number 3s out there, which is awesome. I can't see the numbers as it is, and they got two guys with the same number. The Flames really don't like the broadcaster, but I like them, though. It's okay. I know it's nothing personal. Here comes Martineau now over the blue line. Martineau to the outside, puts the brakes on. Martineau circling. Martineau with it, lost the handle on it. He finds it. There's Martineau now. Martineau protecting the puck. Jacob Martineau over the blue line. He steps to the outside, still with it. Lost the handle on it. Bodies collide in the corner. Over to help out there. Looks like we may have a hand pass called. Yeah, so there was no Zamboni. That's never happened. All right, I'm relieving myself of double dutying there as I hopped on behind the lens. Lovely and talented Miss Michelle went to go grab some mozzarella sticks and some hot cocos, which makes the broadcaster very happy, but then there was no Zamboni. So a power play coming up here. As breaking the action is brought to us by Jaya Real Estate, sponsoring the top dog of the affair. No tripping, hooking, or elbowing. Choose Ryan to help you out with all your real estate needs, and stay tuned after the event, after the game. So a power play now for Norwich. A deadly power play at that. They move the puck around Payson. Slides it over. Here's a chance now. Avion Bork let the shot go. LaFlamme with all kinds of time pulls the trigger. I don't think it ever got to the netminder, Matthias. Bouncing puck now. It's sent out to center. Ayot tracks it down there. Ayot. He's got Payson. Payson at the point with him. Payson, normally a forward, but goes to the point for the power plays as Julian Avion Bork goes in front of the goaltender. That's another thing I really love about Coach Sheen. What is the simplest, best thing to do? Put the biggest guy in the team in front of the goaltender's eyes. Okay, let's do that. Hockey's a very simple game, ladies and gentlemen. It's just very difficult to play. LaFlamme sliding it over. Back door, looking to pull the trigger. Oh, that just failed to click there. Majorano was lurking. Here's Payson. Payson wheeling and dealing. Payson pulling the trigger off the butt end, right off the back of the glass. LaFlamme lurking. On the corner there, Payson came flying in. He got a big chunk of Giroux. The puck stays in again, though. Backdoor Payson on it there. 40 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Again, we see Norwich completely dominating the territory and time of possession here on the power play as they won the faceoff and have not relinquished possession. Absolutely exhausting here for the Flames. Here's a chance now. Backdoor tried to get it. Avion Bork, the Flames finally come out with it. And after a minute and a half, the Flames can get some fresh legs out there. Great job by the Flames penalty killers, though. They stay with it. They're down 6-1. They may not win the game today. But they're doing a nice job. Here's Avion Bork now. Toe drag to himself. Avion Bork got a man cutting to the cooker there. That was Martineau. That just failed to click. Avion Bork leaves it for Martineau. Martineau looking to go backdoors. LaFlamme was lurking. 4 seconds left in the man advantage. Payson sauces it down low. A little bit of give and go. Cutting to the cooker was Martineau. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Martineau on the back check. Down the left wing they come. Sending it in there with Ciarata. Ciarata behind the net. Away comes Norwich now. Trying to come away to center was Payson. Sent back in. Offsides is the call there. 11:05 left to go here. In the affair, you're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. And what's a real stick getter? We had it all planned out. We're like, all right, because we went online after the first stanza and we didn't make it there. And then I'm like, all right, when there's about 30, 40 seconds left, you bolt out, you head to the concession stand. I'll finish up the camera for the last 30 seconds. And then I'm watching, and the Zamboni door doesn't open. Then the PA guy comes on. He goes, there's going to be no intermission break. Fantastic. and you never leave early to go get anything. I don't think you've ever left early a game to go get any sort of snack or food ever. I think it's the first time we've ever done that. It was a very, very, very good plan, though. It would have been brilliant. You would have been back in plenty of time. Chance to sit down, enjoy your lunch. Well. Well, no Zamboni to be seen. Yeah. That's all right. The Bonners adapt and overcome. We're still here. I don't think anybody missed anything. As far as I know, I had the camera on the puck. I sure tried. There's Ayot now. Ayot walking in. Left it there for Morrison. Morrison may have hit a rut there because they didn't Zamboni the ice, so we didn't have time to get mozzarella sticks. Sending it out to center now. Mundell in a foot race. Chipped ahead now by Vermont. Trying to stay with it. Diving at it. Morrison on the back check. See, they Zamboni the ice there. Morrison probably wouldn't have spilled. But, what are you going to do? If Woody would have went straight to the police, none of this would have happened. Here comes Gagnon now. Gagnon Went off the Flames defenseman. Stover on the back check. Bouncing puck now out to center. There's Avion Bork. Avion Bork fighting it off. He's out there with Aguilera. Avion Bork with it. Leaves it for Richie Aguilera. Aguilera's got a goal here today. Aguilera down the left wing with a head of steam. Aguilera hit a rut there too. Now it's not getting funny. He went down. The referee went down. Yeah, the ice is bad. And Aguilera just spilled out for no reason. Cleared but not out. Here's Avion Bork now. Going for a walk. Pulling the trigger. A big stop. The rebound. Oh, a nice stop there by Matthews as he got the flipper on it there. Avion Bork. Nice toe drag. Trying to get it down low. Lifting the stick. There's Morrison. And pouncing on it like a puma is the netminder Matthews. And there'll be no further play. So if you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell real estate in the area, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I know just the guy. The birthday boy, Mr. Ryan Chaya. From hockey coach to real estate agent, Ryan Chaya with Century 21 Shutters and Sales takes the time to get to know you and your needs. He's the best real estate guy in town. He works hard in your best interest to make sure you feel comfortable while answering all your questions. He's honest, genuine, patient, and even has all his real teeth. There's a chance now in front. They jab at it. Give my boy Ryan a call. Coach Ryan, tell him happy birthday at 407-267-1599. That's 407-267-1599. The Chaya Real Estate top dog of the affair. Coming up right after here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. We'll see who's going to get the top dog. It was obvious last night. The young lad scored 6 goals. Well, that wasn't hard to figure out. It was obvious on Friday night. Martineau had a hat trick in the game winner in overtime. That wasn't too difficult to figure out. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, there's a couple of contestants, a couple of guys in the running. I got a couple of guys in mind. We'll see. One of their family members sends us over, some mozzarella sticks or perhaps a pretzel. And certainly their child bumps up the list there. A good chance to become top dog of the affair. Here's Payson now. Payson lost the handle on it. Like we said, ladies and gentlemen, it's nothing but lobbying. Perfectly acceptable. Back out to center. Payson chopped at it there. Back the other way now. Here come the Flames sending it in. That was Giroux. Giroux sending it hard around. Cartledge on it. Really like Cartledge's game right there. Is a perfect example of it. Nice and simple. Won the puck. Came around with it. Got it out. The pass didn't connect, but it ended up behind the other team's goal line. He's a very simple, good defenseman. And by simple, ladies and gentlemen, as a whole former goaltender, that's a compliment. Here's Mundell now. Please understand. I like the guys who just move the puck quickly, get it out, and do a nice job defensively one-on-one. Here comes now Martineau. Martineau with a rolling puck, letting the shot go. Waffled aside there by Matthews. Kept in nicely there by Robles as he sends it down low. Cleared but not out. Now the Flames come away with it. Mundell did a nice job to track it down. He's under a little bit of duress there. Sent it up quickly for Robles. Robles, nice pass there. Martineau trying to cut back inside. The body taken away there as Martineau sent the man flying. That was Rob. So Martineau's going to be headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes for playing hockey too roughly with others, I think, is going to be the call. Patriots and the Jets still scoreless from Foxborough. All I heard all week long on the fan was, we're going to run them out of the building. This is our time. They're not as good as we are. We're ready to go. We're ending the 13-game losing streak. You only play each other twice a year, so you do the math. Last time they won. Chipped ahead now. Back the other way, Laflamme. Laflamme short-handed. Laflamme for my buck, ladies and gentlemen, is Norwich's best penalty killer. I really love him on the penalty kill. Extremely aggressive. Always dangerous, obviously. Here's Payson now with the home run ball. Payson bouncing puck on the backhand. Steered aside by Mathias. What a pass by, I believe that was Avion Bork who made that pass. Looking like Tom Brady back there. Look, he's looking to do it again. Thinking about it. Now this time he launches it up for Payson. Again. Launched up for Payson like he didn't launch it for Payson last time. Well, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, these things happen. Back the other way now. One of the number threes. Ignanovich lost the handle on it. Maybe it was Ignanovich. He's the only number 3 I know. Sent across ice pass there by Vermont. They break over the blue line. A lot of room looking to pull the trigger. Slashing is the call there behind the play. I'm not sure what happened there. So a slashing call now to Lyford. Lyford's third trip to the sin bin today. So that's going to do it for the power play. So it's going to be 4-on-4 for the next minute and 2 seconds, and then it'll be a Norwich power play for 58 seconds after that. They've dominated on the power play, but I think they only have one power play goal today. So 4-on-4, a lot of room to operate. 20% more room to operate, to be exact. All right, and the refs, he finished updating his Facebook status, and we're underway. Well, spoke a little too soon. Now we're underway. Slashing is the call, so 4-on-4. Off the ball's now Payson. Lost the handle on it, sent all the way down by the Flames. Icing is the call there. The ref reluctantly called out. He's like, I really don't want to do this. You saw his arm like, He's like, it's under 6 minutes to go now. He's like, really? Thanks a lot, goalie. Could have just left it there for me. Now it makes it all the way down to the other official. Payson went down to go get it. Always smart to do. You always want to get the puck for the official. That's how you get the benefit of the doubt. You don't want to make the official get it. You don't want to fire it at the guy's head. You go down, you get it, you hand it to him gently. Then you get away with the next play. Here's Cartledge now walking. Cartledge with the puck. Cartledge walking in, pulling the trigger. Oh, that was a changeup. Looking like Tommy Glavin out there, changing speeds. Directional shot there. Those could be a lot harder to stop than a 100-mile-an-hour slap shot. Believe it or not. Cartledge run into there. A nice job there by McGrath to dislodge him of the puck. Giroux giving chase now. Icing is the call again. So 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the third period. Well, at least they're not shorthanded. The icing is legitimate. So, sometimes they're shorthanded and they ice the puck. I'm sure you know how I feel about that. All right, so face off deep in the Flame zone. Power play now just 16 seconds away for Norwich. Sure they like to have possession when they get the extra skater on the ice. Hard around. Robles couldn't keep it in, but they do have possession, but they're at center ice, so not as valuable as it once was a moment ago. Leaves it for Ayotte. Ayotte. Well, he's going to gain the blue line right as they get the power play, so I spoke too soon again. Here's Ayotte pulling the trigger. A big stop by Matthews. And now here comes the extra skater, Majorano. He likes to go to that back door and lurk. Sent across now. Majorano knocks it down. Majorano off the board, sending it down low. Trying to go back to the blue line, just too much traffic to go through. That's Crayer. Crayer sending it back. A delayed penalty now coming up against the Flames as they let the shot go. So now it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 35 seconds. Oh, boy. Not that Norwich needs that much more of an advantage, but they're going to have a two-man advantage now for 35 seconds. There's 4:40 left to go here in the affair. We'll see what Norwich does here. I don't see Avion Bork out there on the power play, though. I do see Laflamme, Payson, Morrison, Ayotte, and Majorano at the point. So they move Majorano back to the point here on the power play. And Mundell is at the wing. I apologize. So Jairus Mundell getting a little bit of power play time. That's a nice job there. Here's a chance now. Walking in, Payson tried to pull the trigger. Couldn't connect as Ayotte backpedals at his own blue line. He sends it down low. Walking off the boards now. Payson sends it down low. Laflamme tried to connect there with Mundell. Mundell right to the cooker. Sliding it over. Payson with the C-button one-timer. Waffle save, turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Went right up in the air and pouring at it there. And simply throwing it out of the zone was the Flame player. Oh, where's Uncle Frank when you need him? One of my good best friends in the world, Mr. Frank Baquicchio, our daughter's godfather, as a matter of fact. If you close the hand on the puck like that, he always called it on you. He called it delay a game his entire life officiating. Oh, boy, I'm going to have to send that clip to Frank. He's not going to be happy that the Flames got away with that, I can tell you that. Oh, yeah, so 4 minutes left to go here in the third. I'm sending that to Uncle Frank. He is not going to be pleased. Here's Laflamme. LaFlamme backpedaling. LaFlamme, all kinds of room with the 5-on-3, setting it down low. He was famous for calling it. He used to call it on his brother. Chief would lose their minds. There's a chance now stolen. Majorano tried to pull the trigger, turning, wheeling. Mundell is saved by Matthews. Matthews has been real good since he came in here. Thought he had a rough night last night. He's much better here today. Trying to clear his crease there is Mundell, taking up the real estate right in his eyes. Clearly Mundell went to Julian Avion Bork's school of taking away the goaltender's eyes. A big hit there along the board. So the 5-on-3 is over. 45 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Norwich with it. Payson pulling the trigger. And that goes off the protective net and out of play. 3:20 left to go here in the affair. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you. Live from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut. We got another game at the Rose Garden tonight. And Brendan Pellerito will be on the call there as the Lady Seahawks are taking on the Lady Wizards tonight at 5:40. We'll be up in Avon for the Bantam battle. Down the right wing there, getting a big chunk of Morrison as he went by. Oh, no, excuse me, that was Halise Cloutier. Halise Cloutier got a chunk of the Flame player as he went by, and another whistle. Interference is the call. With 2:54 remaining here in the affair. So that's going to do it for the power play. So it's going to be 13 seconds. A 4-on-4, and then it's going to be a 1:47 power play for Vermont after that. 6-1 is the score here. I'll tell you, the Flames have done a nice job today. I mean, they're not going to win the game. They've stayed with Norwich tonight. They lost yesterday 14-2. Came back out today. They've done a real nice job here today. The goaltending's been real good for the Flames here today. Even though they're down 6-1, the goaltending's been excellent. There's Giroux now to the outside. Longfellow and Matthews have done very well. Bouncing puck in front. Doesn't get the shot off. Taken away there by Avion Bork. Here comes Avion Bork now shorthanded. Back the other way now. Through the neutral zone. Tried to connect there with LaFlamme, and another penalty, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently the refs have absolutely nowhere to go this afternoon. 1:29 left to go. Clearly the refs are Cowboys fans. The game's on at 4. They're like, whatever, I don't care about the 1 o'clock games. Cowboys on the road today in Minnesota. And the Cowboys are favorites in Minnesota, giving 1.5. And the Vikings are 8-1. The Cowboys are 6-3. Something's up with that. Vegas wants you to take Minnesota. So I'll bet anybody a dozen donuts the Cowboys win today. That's just too weird of a line. Something is weird about that. Puck kept in there. Nice job there by Mundell to keep the puck in. 2:10 to go. In the affair, still 4-on-4. Now for another 1:13. Here comes Speller. Speller circling. Speller left it for Cartledge. Cartledge backpedaling. Speller calling for it. He sees him. Lets the shot go. That was a pass as Speller deflected it there. Speller was there calling for it. He was open right there in front of the goaltender. Back the other way now. Here comes Vermont. Walking in there is Rob. Rob with the drop pass for Ciarata. I like Rob too. Rob's a good player too. Here comes Gagnon now. Zachary Gagnon out of his own zone. Sidesteps the defenseman, walking in, pulling the trigger. Gobbled up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving, which is only now, what is today, Sunday? So we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, only 4 or 5 days away. Very excited. I was saying last night, though, to the fans at home, to the millions and millions of fans tuning in, we may not even have turkey, right? We were talking about? No? I thought we might not have turkey, you were saying, this year. Now we're not, because nobody likes turkey, you know. I know, it's sacrilege. I don't care. I'd rather have something I like. As long as everybody's there, and we're thankful and football's on. Whatever we make, we make. I might make some lasagna. At the blue line now. I only sound Irish, ladies and gentlemen. Walking off the boards, Payson. Payson with it. Payson with room. Sliding it over for LaFlamme. LaFlamme fakes the shot. LaFlamme fires it off the boards and out to center. The last minute to play here in the affair, the last minute of the 3-game weekend. As Ayot walks in, Ayot pulls the trigger. Flipper stopped there by Matthias. Mateus, the goalie, made the save. Here's Payson now. Payson walking off the boards. Left it there for Ayot. Now back for Avion Bork. He lets the shot go, deflected out high and out of play. Well, I want to thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I really want to thank everybody at the Norwich Hockey Club for their kind words and support, and for the opportunity to call these games this year. And to be here for the inaugural season really means a lot to me and Michelle. I want to thank Coach Wayne. Happy birthday to Coach Ryan. And I hope from our family to yours that you and yours have a very, very happy and wonderful Thanksgiving this week. So much to be thankful for. There's Payson now, sending it down low. I'm thankful to be here with you. Back to the blue line, coming out of the box now. Avion Bork sidesteps the check there. And away comes the Flames, knocked down by Avion Bork with 10 seconds to go. Really want to tip my hat to the Flames, though. I think they did a real nice job today. Not easy after losing 14-2 last night. Avion Bork there, sending the young lad down. He gets back up, and he's like, really, with 3 seconds left? And Julian's like, it's nothing personal. It's just business. I believe that was Giroux who was sent down. So, Avion Bork, 2 minutes for playing too roughly with others. And he goes to the sin bin with 3 seconds left. And that's going to do it. They're just going to run it off. So there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. This one comes to a close. And your Solu top dog of the affair, your Chaya Real Estate Solu top dog of the affair is going to go to number 19, Richie Aguilera. Scored his first goal for Norwich Hockey Club in his history here today. He's right there with the goaltenders. There he is, right behind the goalies. There he is. There's Richie. So congratulations, Richie. You are the Chaya Real Estate Solu top dog of the affair. Congratulations to Norwich. They go 3-0 on the weekend. Good job by the Flames. Good job by you at home, ladies and gentlemen. Great job by the camera lady. Terrible job by the Zamboni driver. And thank you so much for tuning in again. Wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. Your final here from Norwich once again. The Norwich Hockey Club 6. The Vermont Flames 1. And remember, please, to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, type in Solu Broadcasting. No, you don't have to type in ORG. Just type in Solu Broadcasting. And please follow us on TikTok. Go to TikTok. And go to solubroadcasting.org. And follow us on the TikTok channel. So happy birthday to Coach Ryan. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. From Norwich. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Your final, Norwich Hockey Club 6, the Vermont Flames 1. Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see everybody again soon.